Hey, what up, people? We back with another live. Your boy Credit K, Boss Up with K, whatever you want to call me. We here to get you into this money in the money season, fourth quarter. Hey, man, stuff getting real. People losing jobs. People can't find jobs. People need work. People need money. Government layoffs. People are losing funding, losing food stamps in this time. So you know what we got to do. We got to show you how to get to the money, baby. All right. So I got a couple of websites, couple of little hacks, little things you can do to make some extra money on the side. If you're in America, if you're not in America, I got things for you, what you can do, some things you can do online, some gig apps, some things you can do in person if you have a vehicle here in America. So I'm gonna let some people come on in. We got two people. Go ahead and mention your city and state. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. Go ahead and comment down your city and state. Towards the end of this live, I love trying to find work in your area, work in your town, city, or state. So go ahead and comment down below. We're going to get into that. If you got any questions, whether it's credit, business credit, CPNs, trying to find the best courier route for you, trying to find the best vehicle, insurance, whatever you're interested in, go ahead and drop that question. I'm going to get into that. All right. We got 5 people in. Let's get about 5 likes on this live. I'm going to get into the juicy meat and potato. It is. We got a new iPhone 17 Air. Hey, shout out to Stonecrest, Eastside, and Suitland, Maryland. But I got this new iPhone 17. Nice, man. Looking, looking good. Camera looking good. Looking good. All right. So we got people on here. Let's go there and get into the presentation. Boom. All right. So this site called GigSafe will allow you to, get some gigs. So let's see how we find them. Onboard driving network. So I played around with this website a while ago. Actually, somebody mentioned it to me while I was doing the live. So for drivers, we got contract portal, and then we got find flexible jobs. So we're going to go there. So if you're in Suitland, Maryland, Brian Winston and Sean Harris, go ahead and follow along with me. Go ahead and pull this site up, gigsafe.com. So first, let's go ahead and do Maryland. We're going to break it down to Suitland. I never heard of Suitland, but shout out to Suitland. I'm in on the east side, so I know it's stuff out here on the east side on here. But let's see what Suitland, Maryland got. And yeah, don't see nothing. I don't know what that's about. Let me see. Something ain't right here. Oh, delivery board pause for construction. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, that is why. They under construction. This website is under construction. I guess I should have tried this out before I started the live. But anyway, check back with this one a little later, guys. I apologize. And the website is down temporarily. I don't know what this private cabinet. Yeah, this ain't nothing I'm a part of. That's what that is. But let's go to some other sites. One of my favorite to find work is CB Driver. Sean has Brian Winston. I don't remember seeing you guys in any other lives I've done before. I appreciate y'all tapping in right now. If you start still with me, I appreciate you. But here's another website that you guys can go to and find work in your area. I'm going to give you 3 more and then talk about some other things that I want to talk about and cover. Like I said, if you're interested in credit profile, building business credit to get your own vehicle, just building credit just to, get up out the rat race, have a nest egg of savings. Nowadays, having a job is not enough. You need a job, a business, a side hustle, and a couple of investments. The U.S. government is almost forcing people to to start investing in some type of asset, whether that asset is a real estate property, whether that asset is stocks, crypto, starting a business. You got to own something, gold, silver. I was talking about buying gold and silver on this channel 2-3 years ago through this website called APMX. I'm going to show you that one as well a little later on this live. If you're interested in buying gold, go ahead and leave a comment if you're interested in where to buy gold and silver. But I use credit cards. I used a $10,000 credit card that I have not paid back yet to buy the gold. Spent about $3,000 on gold and silver. At the time, silver was $25 an ounce. Gold was about $27 an ounce. Both of those have doubled since then. Gold is now $5,000 and silver is about $50 an ounce. And that investment has doubled and paid off everything for me. Of course, I got to go sell the gold, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just saying that things like that will help out in crunches when you need the cash. If you ever need cash, I'm definitely selling that and cashing out. Gold holds its value. Now it may dip, of course, when stuff get from the all-time highs, it will dip, but it will not go back to the 2,500 where I purchased it at. So I'm in good shape. You did? All right. So let's go back to the 9 to 5 slave talk. You guys want to get out here and get on the grind. You got to have money. You got to have money to invest. Use your job. Use your 9 to 5 income to get to the money. And here's one. CB Driver, All Meds Express. This one is in Augusta. This one's in Greenville, Athens. Why am I getting these places that I'm not local to? Let's see if we can find something for my brother up in Suitland, Maryland. But Suitland do not come up on the map, my guy. I don't think Suitland is a real place. You gotta give me something closer than Suitland. That ain't coming up. I ain't even heard of that place. My man Rashawn. What up, though, homie? I've been thinking about renting a cargo van and starting deliveries. What is your thoughts about this? Okay, so renting a cargo van is good if the money you're making on a daily or weekly basis is more than a rental. It's real simple, Rashawn. Of course, first thing you want to do is find a cheap rental with at least unlimited miles or the most miles you can get for the day for that price. Usually they cap at around 250, 300. If they do mileage, and then some do unlimited. I know at one point Enterprise and Ryder and Penske had rentals available for a little under I think for $80 a day at the time. Last time I looked, this was like 2 years ago though. So don't hold me to that. But yes, renting a vehicle is good. Now, the other downside about renting a vehicle, Rashawn, is that you will have to get insurance. And when you get those contracts, the contractor company or the courier company that you're contracting under wants to see insurance in your name or in your business name. And if you're renting a vehicle, it's kind of hard to show insurance that's covering that vehicle in your name. So it's kind of hard to get the contracts if you don't have the equipment already. So, it's kind of a catch-22 how you do those things. I let you figure that out. I always had my van already, so I never had to rent a van just to do work. Or I just use my vehicle. But like I said, it's all a paperwork game. So you know how to adjust the paperwork, then you won't have no problem, brother. Okay, DC. All right, DC ski. Let's see. Washington, DC. And why is Washington? There you go. Washington, DC. Let's go to search and let's put this back on the screen. All right, my man in DC. All right. And then here's DC, Valley Crossroads, Bethsaida, auto parts delivery, $50 to $200 a day. You pay me $50. I ain't even leaving the house for $50. Okay, car medical supplies. Here's a decent one, $125 a day. Not too. Oh no, you running from 8 to 5. No, that's terrible. Most of them when they paying low like that, they only have you working maybe 2 or 3 hours. That's crazy. They paying you $125 a day and working you 8 to 5. These folks have lost their mind. Here's 1100 per week, not too bad. And that's in a vehicle, small parcels. So you see what it's out there, Brian Winston. I'm in the DC area. The Medical Courier, not paying too much, mostly small package delivery. This time of year, that's most, especially after Black Friday, that's the most what you're gonna get, man. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt, Rasheen. I got you, brother. I got you. Nobody pronounced it correctly. You're not being sarcastic, but yeah, nah, it sound like Russian. But yeah. I mean, renting is cool, but there's a lot of factors in it that can impede you from getting started. And I had a guy who went out and like rented my van and went and got insurance under my van's name just to do all this stuff. And he still didn't get the contract. I mean, he blew about $500 trying to get this stuff rolling, man. So just be mindful of what you're doing when you're trying to rent a van to get contracts. Talk to the people first, let them know what you're trying to do. And like I said, they're going to want to see insurance. So that's going to be the tough spot when doing that. All right. My man said he see some things in the east side. What happened with that 3005 East? Social Circle. Yeah, it's a little bit east side. Last time. Going out to the Conyers. Let's see what we're going on. Auto part delivery, Stone Mountain. So I actually did this. So this is one I actually worked. I actually got a couple of videos on the Boss Up with K channel of me doing this auto part route for this company right here. It's a NDS delivery. Go ahead and call them out. Now I was able to negotiate my pay up to $720 a week. Like I said, working about 5 to 6 hours a day. Now the bad part, you dragging your car. You're gonna run your car up and down the street. You're going to the same repair facilities all day, every day, kind of in a loop all day, every day. So I was able to negotiate. So you can negotiate a little bit more money out these people. Don't just stick with that little 650. But like I said, you driving a small vehicle. You don't need nothing big for this gig. It was stuff I was doing already anyway. If you're moving and grooving in the streets, it's a good little gig, and more stable than Uber Eats and things of that nature. So check out these auto part delivery gigs, man. Man, Sean Harris, appreciate you putting in that zip code for your boyski. Yeah, dig. All right. And then I want to show you guys a quick little most people not into gambling or anything like that, but this site, Stake. I forgot I'm on. I know I should be logged in. Why am I not logged in? What is this about? What is this about? But this website, they actually give you $1 every day to play with. You get a free $1 to play with. Let's see if I can get logged in some type of way. Some type of way. Make me feel some type of way. And they're making it hard for me to log in right now. But anyway, I was going to show you how they give you $1 every day, and then you get $1 to play with. Now, it's a couple of games on here. You can run it up. I'm going to see if I can show you some of the favorite games I play, but I don't think it'll let me show anything. Oh, here we go. All right. So these games right here, Palinko is pretty easy. You just drop the balls. Blackjack, real simple, real simple. A lot of these games, you can 10 times extra money real fast, real quick. So this is something I like to promote to you guys. If you got a VPN, you can use this outside the country. A lot of people I know live in Thailand and some other countries who their whole bill, apartment, utilities, everything is less than $1,000 a month. So this is something you can do, make some money, get you $1 a day, flip it, and just playing these games, man. Instead of playing, free games on your phone, go ahead and play these and try to win some money. Baccarat. And then when you're ready to go to Vegas for the big dogs, you got roulette on here. You can learn the rules of the game. But I just like to show you guys different ways I make a little extra money. Every time I make a little money, I put it into crypto. You can cash out into Bitcoin on this and then put it in your deposit. All right. And then so the people who got here late, this is a website, Gig Safe. It's down right now for maintenance. So I can't really show you guys what's on here. Pause for construction. Subscribe below. But yeah, this is a real good site when trying to find jobs. You can put your information on here and they'll actually send you jobs throughout the day. You did? All right. So that's what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be right now. Not a lot of people checking in. I appreciate the ones who checked in, dropped their city and state. They want to know more about gigs. They want to see what's in their area. So that's what's out there right now. Coming up this holiday season, gonna be a lot of parcel delivery opportunities. You do have your own van, you get your own contract through FedEx, subcontract through some of these carriers, or you can just go ahead and drive for somebody and get to the money. Let's see some bot trucks, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Arizona, Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii, what they playing out there in Hawaii? And they don't want to show the pay. Oh, this is Bungie. Bungie, I ain't heard about Bungie. Bungie would not let me in. I could not get on with Bungie app. I should try them again. Now I don't have my van no more. They probably pick me right on up. Oh, $45 an hour. I know people make real good money with Bungie, man. I don't know if they were just oversaturated here in Atlanta. But if you still tapped in, go ahead and go to Bungie.com. You see what you need, 2000 vehicle or newer. That's not hard. Box truck, cargo van, pickup truck. Like I said, they usually want bigger vehicles, but you can get away with some SUVs, some sedans sometimes. Depends. Yeah. So that's what it is with them. All right. And then what else we got? Oh yeah, I'm gonna show y'all where to buy gold. This is the website where I buy gold and silver. Wish I had still my safe right now. Should have pulled it out for this video. I might do another video. If y'all interested in the gold and silver buying video, y'all want to see the gold bars I got, go ahead and leave a comment. Shoot me a DM at Credit K on Instagram, TikTok. Or you can book a consultation with me at creditk.com. We can get some one-on-one for only $50. I'll teach you about everything and anything. Credit, business credit, courier work, side hustles, getting money. Got a Tetris coin. That's a cool little block. But this is the website. Like I said, during 2002, early 2003, they were accepting credit cards to purchase gold, of course, with a slight fee. But yeah, it is a blessing that I did that during that time because I am looking good right now. I can sell to y'all. Okay. Yeah. So I'm really ready to sell. I can sell back to you guys. Click the button below, request a quote. Okay, yeah. Everybody buying gold and silver now. Y'all remember back like around 2012, 2011, you used to see all those "We Buy Gold" signs everywhere. People flipping signs all up and down the road. People was coming to my job trying to buy people gold and stuff. Like gold fever is back. Gold fever is back. Gold fever is back, man. People are trying to buy it. I want to see if I can pull up that video. There's a video out of Thailand, people rushing to buy gold. Let me see if I can pull this. This is
thinking about buying gold in Thailand?
Nope, that's not it. That's not it. All these are old videos. Maybe it was China. Maybe that was China. But yeah, trying to say that, like, yeah, they were bum rush the store trying to sell that gold while the price was at record highs. And China and these other companies, but China in particular, are buying up gold to fight inflation against the U.S. We are in a economic cold war right now between the U.S. and China. The U.S. is using crypto and Bitcoin to fund their treasuries and get out of debt, and China is using gold and silver to kind of boost their economy, get people to purchase their Chinese yen. They're trying to make the yen one of the world currency. Of course, right now the dollar is the major world currency. You can take a dollar anywhere without having it, pretty much getting it transferred to a local currency, exchange into a local currency. You can just go spend dollars pretty much anywhere. So that's kind of the world's currency. And a lot of the world, especially Russia, other countries didn't like that because US froze their accounts. So they was like, y'all can freezing people accounts. We can't get no US dollars. We can't get exchange anything. We about to go to another system. So, a lot of people are talking with China, thinking about using their currency as the world currency. So, hey, shit is really, really getting real out here in the field. You need to start thinking globally, not just local in your area. People are coming over here, immigration, that's what some of the stuff Trump is trying to stop. People coming over here, getting jobs, getting education, getting the money, sending it back elsewhere, while most Americans are struggling out here. So you guys better learn to hustle, learn a skill, educate yourself, get with the times, and always, always have a backup plan for the backup plan. All right. But any more questions, comments, or concerns? Appreciate you, Rashawn, Sean Harris, Brian Winston. Y'all the realest, man. Any more questions? Hit me on the DM, inbox me. Might do a full CPN video later on as well. All right, go.